Hey everyone, and welcome to class. Today, we're tackling something that is absolutely crucial if you want to sound natural in English. It's the secret to describing things correctly. We're talking about word order. All right, let's jump right in.
So picture this. You just bought a brand new cell phone. How do you naturally talk about it in English? Do you say phone new or new phone? It's a super common translation mistake, especially if your native language flips it and puts the descriptive word at the very end. But, English has its own special rhythm, its own rules, and getting it right is a total game changer.
Okay, so here is the golden rule. Saying I have a phone new, well, actually scratch that, it's just not right. The perfect way to say it is I have a new phone. In English, the descriptive word, the adjective, literally always comes before the object. We paint a picture of what it's like first, and then we say what the thing actually is.
Let's look at how a basic sentence transforms. You could start out by saying, "This painting is beautiful." And hey, that's perfectly correct. But if we want to squish that down into a single punchy phrase, the word beautiful jumps right in front of painting. So it becomes, "It's a beautiful painting." Think of the adjective as the noun's personal bodyguard, right? It always walks just a little bit ahead.
Now, learning all this theory in a classroom is great and all, but seeing it out in the wild, that's how it really sticks. So let's get moving. We're going to take a quick virtual walking tour through the city to practice this right now. Ready? Let's go. All right, first stop, the art gallery. Wow, just look at that massive black artwork taking up the whole wall. It's huge. So to describe it, we grab our adjective, big, and our noun, painting. Following our golden rule, we put them together. It's a big painting. The adjective takes the lead. Nailed it.
Let's head back outside. Look way, way up at that skyscraper stretching into the sky. Okay, we've got the word tall and the word building. Remember our bodyguard rule? The adjective goes first. So we say, this is a tall building. You're totally getting the rhythm of this now. Moving right along, let's step into this quiet little antique library. Notice the wooden shelf here. We're looking at a bunch of items now, not just one. They are old and they are books. Now pay close attention, because there's a tiny tweak here. We still put the adjective first, old books, but since we have a plural, more than one book, we completely drop the a or an from the front. We just say, these are old books. Super simple, right?
Whoa, careful crossing the street. Did you catch that bright green bike speeding by? Talk about energy. We want to tell someone it's very quick. Fast is our adjective, motorcycle is our noun. Since it's just one bike, we go back to our standard setup. He has a fast motorcycle. The adjective speeds in right before the noun, always setting the pace.
And right next door, oh man, admire this beauty in the showroom window, a gleaming yellow sports car. It costs a fortune, for sure. It's expensive, and it's a car, so we say it's an expensive car. Wait, listen closely to how I just said that. It's an expensive car. Did you catch that tiny little shift in the word right before the adjective?
Let's actually pause the tour for a second, because getting this next part right is absolutely key to sounding fluent. Why did we say a beautiful painting back in the gallery, but an expensive car just now? Why throw that in there? Well, stay with me, because this is the second major rule for today's explainer.
All right, here's the secret. We use a or an for a single object, but it all comes down to the sound of the word immediately following it. If the adjective starts with a consonant sound, like the B in beautiful, we use a beautiful painting. But if that adjective kicks off with a vowel sound, like the O in old or the E in expensive, we absolutely have to use an. This literally just stops the vowels from crashing into each other, making your English flow beautifully. So, an old phone or an expensive car, it just glides off the tongue.
Okay, time to put all this to the test. Let's do a quick unscramble exercise together to build a perfect sentence. We've got the words is, tablet, it, small. Applying our rules. We start with it is. We're talking about one thing, so we need a or an. Our adjective, small, starts with a consonant sound, so a is the winner. And of course, the adjective is the bodyguard, so it steps in front of the noun. Put it all together. It is a small tablet. Spot on! Let's tackle one more just to lock in that vowel sound roll. We have n, battery, this, old, is. First, the subject, this is. Now the article, the adjective is old. Old definitely starts with a vowel sound, an O, so it has to be n. Old jumps in front of battery. Seamlessly woven together we get
This is an old battery. Brilliant. Honestly, you guys are doing incredibly well with this.
Huge congratulations on your hard work today. You just mastered English word order and that tricky a versus an rule. But hey, language is all about using it, right? So here's your homework. Look around whatever room you're in right now. Pick an object and describe it out loud using our adjective plus noun formula. Is it a big bed? An open window? Do it right now. And hey, if you loved this explainer and want to keep leveling up your English with me, hit subscribe for the American English Academy channel. Keep practicing, and I will see you all in the next class.